Let's get in an expert take on how the markets could fare out from here on. In fact, they had a pretty rough session today. A lot of earnings to talk about. They are also impacting the market direction. And to talk about all of that, Arun Thukral, MD and CEO of Axis Securities, is joining us on the show. Arun, good evening. Thanks a lot for taking time out for us. What happened in the market today? A good 1% fall coming in. What are the factors, in your view, which led to such a sudden and sharp cut in the market today?
See, first of all, if it is a sharp fall or it is a normal fall, because if you see in the last few days the market has gone up, and maybe on some day market in the last hour it has recovered, some day it's come down. So maybe let us not read too much into the sharp fall, but yes, today there were a couple of results and couple of maybe guidance which has attributed to this fall. But I think that is the market, and these are the opportunities. So maybe I don't read too much into this. Yes, it's a one-day fall. Let's leave it at there. Yeah.
What's the overall sense you get as far as earnings go? And today we had a raft of first quarter numbers. To your mind, is that what's keeping traders a bit nervous, or what are the other factors then at play?
Yeah, basically these 2-3 things which we are looking at always market. So first is our monsoon, and second is the reforms, and third is what you are talking right now, corporate earnings. So let's talk about the corporate earning first. So maybe in the last few days it's a mixed bag. There are in the same sector, if you look at TCS, again the results was not that good, and maybe today there was not much expectation from Infosys, but that has given a great result, and obviously the market has rewarded. At the same time, Sun Pharma, there was a huge expectation, so it's a burden of expectation, but again the guidance was low, so market has punished. So it's a mixed bag. Again, HUL waiting for a rural demand to pick up, so again there was some disappointment. Asian Paint, it's okay. HDFC Bank, okay. So maybe there are mixed results. So corporate earnings, yes, for the last few quarters we are looking at that. It's always a mixed bag. And maybe if on the other side, if you want me to speak about the other two triggers, so which is one is the monsoon, so which is again playing hide and seek. So maybe today in Mumbai there were rains, but overall I think there is some deficit of around 5-6%. And reforms, you see that GST and land acquisition, there are again there is stormy, monsoon session is very stormy. So maybe let's hope that these things go ahead, or maybe GST is passed at least.
Anu, what are you making of the valuations of the market at the current level?
Valuation is, we can say, the fairly valued, maybe 17 or 18 kind of a PE. And on the valuation front, I was looking at some other data. So maybe if you look at January 2008, at that time, I think the Sensex peaked or mid-cap peaked, mid-cap index or small cap. So Sensex went up to 21,000, and maybe mid-cap was 9,600 something, and small cap was around 14,000. So this large cap, which is Sensex, now that has crossed its peak, maybe at least twice. So maybe last was in October 2013 when 21,000 was broken, and even the mid cap index is doing well. Maybe now every other day we have a new high. But if you look at small cap index, which was around 14,000 plus, that is around now 12,000. So when we say the small cap index breaches its the earliest peak, then we say that there is some irrational exuberance in the market. So maybe we have not reached at that stage. We have still some headroom, and then there are a lot of positives which will play out in the next few months.
Arun, talk about the broader markets then. The mid-cap end of the market, both Nifty and the BSE mid-cap just yesterday made fresh lifetime highs. Should our viewers or investors look at some of the quality mid-caps in that space?
Yeah, surely, because every day that quality mid-caps are doing so well, and there are a lot of positive things in the market. If you look at overall key indicators are very fine. If you look at fiscal or CAD or WPI, CPI, even the tax collection is higher by around 37%. And there are a lot of initiatives from the government side also. Maybe if I look at skill development, maybe by 2020 our 60% of the population will be around 15 to 59 years of age, which is a working population. So we have to make them literate, or we should go for skill development. That is what the government is doing, that 40 crore by 2022. So all this initiative and lot of focus on the infra, if you can see every other day. So there are a lot of positives. And the global headwinds also, I think Greece is behind us. Yes, Fed rate hike will happen, more or less people have accepted that. So I don't think there is great cause of worry. And if you talk about a retail investor, I think we cater to the retail brokerage side. So retail investor should buy at all times. Maybe he should not leverage, and he should do some kind of asset allocation. Otherwise, the timing the market is not his forte. So I feel that this is the right time to get into the market and accumulate good quality stocks.
All right, Arun, we'll let you go on that one. Thanks so much joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
In fact, we'll get you a more fundamental opinion going from Prabhat Awasthi of Nomura Financial, who remains optimistic on the current economy going forward and feels that